If you're dealing with stubborn plantar fasciitis, what you're wearing on your feet might be working against you. While footwear isn't the entire picture when it comes to resolving PF, wearing the wrong shoes could be keeping you stuck. I'm sure most of you have been told that the solution to plantar fasciitis is to get super supportive shoes with thick, heavy cushioning, high arch support, and special technology that limits movement. And sure, they might help a little and even give you some symptom relief, but they aren't building stronger feet and addressing the underlying cause of PF. If those kinds of shoes were going to fix your feet, they would have done so by now, right? Those types of shoes are actually making your feet weaker, not stronger. In this video, I will break down why highly cushioned shoes and all that support could be making your PF worse. And I'll go over what to look for and what to avoid when choosing shoes for healing your plantar fasciitis. This might be the missing piece you've been looking for. I'm Dr. Angela, and I'm the Plantar Fasciitis Doc, and I'm all about helping you ditch chronic heel pain at home. Now, let's get into it. I get it. When your feet hurt, the first thing you want is relief. So when a shoe promises to support your arch or cushion your heel, it sounds like the answer. But what if those same shoes are keeping you dependent and stopping you from actually getting better? Shoe companies make millions targeting people with foot pain. And while they say shoes help, none of them can actually show results of people saying they wear these shoes and their PF goes away. Instead, you hear, I can't take a step without them. That's not healing, that's dependence on an external device and a lifetime subscription to pain management. These shoes become a crutch. They feel good short term, but they're not fixing anything. In fact, they often prevent the very thing your feet need to recover: movement, strength, and function. Think of supportive shoes like a cast. They restrict normal movement and motion, and they absorb force so your foot doesn't have to. And while that might sound helpful, it's not a solution. If your muscles aren't being used, they're getting weaker. The longer you rely on arch support or thick cushioning, the more your intrinsic foot muscles shrink and become inactive. I call these types of shoes foot coffins because they keep your feet asleep. The latest research is clear. The most effective long-term solution for plantar fasciitis isn't support, it's building strength. Just like you wouldn't protect a weak back by avoiding movement forever, you can't fix foot pain by bracing and limiting movement. And the only way to get that is by slowly transitioning out of overly supportive shoes and building strength from the ground up. Step number 1 in my program is to transition to functional footwear. So what exactly is functional footwear? It is a shoe that supports the natural shape of our feet. Shoes that allow our feet to function as they should. They have features that include a wide toe box and no elevation of the heel, also called zero drop, like these: Ultras, Limbs, and Zero shoes. Do you see how these are widest at the toe and flat from heel to toe, which is zero drop? The majority of conventional footwear has toe boxes that squeeze your toes together and elevates the heel above your forefoot and have built-in arch supports. This combination of damaging features begins to alter the shape of your foot over time and weakens the intrinsic muscles of your feet. I have a free resource for you. I have an approved shoe list with the shoes I approve and recommend for PF. Put the word shoes in the comments and I'll be sure to send it your way. As I mentioned earlier, footwear is a critical part of resolving PF, but it's not the complete picture. Even with the right shoes, you're only addressing part of the problem. Your foot isn't broken, it's deconditioned and weak. And no shoe, no matter how advanced, can strengthen your foot and fascia and rebuild muscular function. That comes from targeted progressive loading of your foot muscles and lower leg tendons. By focusing on strengthening and restoring mobility, you can heal the root cause of PF rather than just masking the symptoms. In my program, I recommend progressive loading. It's a rehab principle where you gradually increase the intensity, resistance, and load over time. In the context of plantar fasciitis, this means gradually building strength and mobility in the muscles and tendons of the lower leg to handle more load and pressure. And here's the good news. This approach prevents recurrence. Unlike other methods that rely on quick fixes like resting for long periods, wearing orthotics, or stretching, progressive loading focuses on fixing the mechanical imbalances that cause the problem in the first place. The most effective way to use progressive loading is with the Fascia Flex Trainer. This is a tool that holds your big toe and other toes in extension while you perform calf raises. And this is huge because it activates something called the windlass mechanism, a critical mechanism that helps stabilize the arch and turns your foot into a strong lever to push you forward. Without that mechanism, your fascia stays weak and overloaded. So by loading the fascia with your toes extended, you're literally training your body to restore that natural function. That's how you rebuild strength. If you don't have the Fascia Flex Trainer, you can place a rolled up towel under the toes during calf raises. Extend your toes on the trainer or a towel and perform calf raises every other day. After 2 weeks, progress to eccentric loading calf raises, up on 2, down on 1. These are the exact exercises I recommend in my program. If you want a copy of my complete roadmap to resolve PF at home, drop the word guide in the comments and I'll be sure you get a copy of that. Also, I shot another video that shows you how to use the trainer in deeper detail. Watch that one next.